Hi there, welcome back to English Caffe. This is Mamta again. You know what's stopping you from speaking English fluently and confidently? It is that you don't challenge yourself enough. You don't give yourself challenging tasks to do when it comes to speaking in English. You don't speak enough English. So what we've decided to do is we've come up with a daily speaking challenge. Okay, starting today, we're going to come up with one speaking challenge every day, and we would like you to record your video or your audio on this challenge, on this topic every day, and share it with us. Once you share it with us, we know that you're practicing, and we're also going to get back to you with the feedback, okay? So that you know what are your areas of improvement and how you can work on it. So let's talk about challenge number 1. That's today's challenge. In today's challenge, I would like you to talk about your life so far. Okay, so our topic is my life so far. So far means till now. So you're going to tell me about your life till now, like from the time you was born till today. What all have you done? What important events have taken place in your life? So that's what you're going to tell me, and you're going to record a video on this topic. But before that, I'm going to help you. I'm going to tell you about my life so far, so that you get an idea probably of what all you can talk about when you talk about my life so far. So listen to me carefully. Let me tell you about my life so far. So as you know, my name is Mamta, and I'm from the Himalayan state of Uttarakhand. And when I was born, my father worked in the Forest Corporation of India, and he lived in the city of Bijnor in the state of Uttar Pradesh. That's where my parents lived, and I was born there. And when I was 22 months old, my parents moved back to our village in Uttarakhand, and that's where I grew up. That's where I spent my childhood. I don't have so many memories about that time. But I do remember that we lived in Himalayas, and our house was kind of a lonely house with no other neighbors around, and was surrounded by trees and farms and greenery. There was a river flowing nearby, so there were a lot of things. That's what I remember about my childhood. And then when I was 5 years old, my father took me to Delhi, the capital of India, and that's where I began my schooling. So I went to my first school in Delhi, and till I was in my 5th standard, I studied in Delhi. What I remember about my childhood is that I had many friends at home and at school. I had a lot of friends, and I remember playing outdoors a lot. We used to play outdoors at least a couple of hours every day. And my father was particularly very strict about studies and about completing our assignments. And if we did not finish the assignments or did not study, we did get scolded and we did get punishments. So this is what I remember about my childhood. And then after I completed my class 5th, my parents moved back to Uttarakhand again. So here, this was a complete cultural shift. We lived in a metropolitan, and all of a sudden we had to move back to completely rural setting, and that's again a new journey began. And the most interesting part was that our school was 7 kilometers far from where we lived, so we had to walk every day in the mountains. We had to walk 7 kilometers to the school and 7 kilometers back from the school. So we walked 14 kilometers a day to go to the school. And that's where I studied till my 12th standard. So from 6th to 12th, I studied there. And I remember growing up, while we went to school every day, there was a lot of focus on learning household chores and learning to work on farms or learning to do other household stuff. So a lot of time was spent on that as well, and I was an above average student, so I generally scored well, and I did well, and I was recognized by my teachers. And then after I did my 12th, I moved to Delhi again for my further studies, and I went to the University of Delhi Whereas I didn't complete my graduation from there, so I dropped out in the first, like after the first 6 months, I dropped out from the college and I started working. I got my first job when I was 18 and I've been working ever since. And I resumed my graduation later, which I did, which I resumed it later and I finished it, and I studied Bachelor's of Computer Applications, so that's what I studied. And I kept working all through my graduation as well. So by the time I finished my graduation, I had already had around 5 years of work experience with me by the time I finished my graduation. And in 2010 I got married, and as of today I have been married for 10 years. And I met my husband while I was working in one of the organizations. So I met him in 2006, and in 2010 we got married. And I've been working for over 13 years now, and I've worked in domains like customer service and marketing and business development and e-commerce operations, etc. And ultimately I'm into training, and I've been training for the last 6+ years. So that is about my life so far. I have tried to minimize it, but you don't need to minimize it, you need to expand it so that you can speak more and more. That's what your goal is. So now it's your turn to tell me about your life so far. All right, I hope you listened to me and you understood what I said. Now it's the challenge for you to tell me about your life so far. You can WhatsApp me your video or audio. You can record a video or an audio. I recorded a video for you. You can record a video and upload it somewhere, share the link, or you can share it directly on WhatsApp if possible. The WhatsApp number is 9650285262. Let me repeat, it is 9650285262. So that was challenge number 1. Do it, share it with us. We're going to share feedback with you so that you can improve. And yes, if you want to practice English with a group of people or with an expert, do get in touch with us. We offer one-on-one and group practice classes to help you practice English every day, to get your feedback every day, and to help you with a lot of learning content. So do get in touch with us for that. You can see the links below, I think in the comments, and get in touch with us from there. That's all for this session. You'll see me again, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye. Love you.